I was just like, oh, he was like,
You don't get to be separated. I almost felt his rate and down at Bryce. I almost felt his rate down the fence and Bryce. Yeah. It's a wedding episode.
it's not the bad, it's the worst.
Well, it's a like easy watch.
Well, I like his.
It's not accounting.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, she's hilarious. No. No, they love it. Yeah, they love mom's cooking. They hate.
I need to get another one.
Everybody should.
Yeah.
We really should. So you take those.
Yeah, we'll just leave it. Oh, hi. That's totally fine. Probably that seat is off like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, good.
We're supposed to.
Perfect. Everyone, if you wouldn't mind making sure your phones are turned off or on silent, and we're going to get things started here in a little bit. So hang tight.
Hi.
You sit by me? Yeah, why don't you stay here? Can you make sure that the camera looks like it's pointing the right way? You can adjust this a little bit. Thanks, Jim. Yeah, just point to that.
Like something that. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I thought so. What are Lily gonna do?
They just
Everyone take a seat. Hello. All right. Let's just all take a moment. Just have a nice breath. Like, sit in that chair, feet on the ground, hands on your lap. You too. Just a nice inhale, and just really, man, could you plan more perfect autumn weather? Like, this is just, the smell, the feelings, it's just such a beautiful day. And Marie and Brian, we are all so grateful to be here for you and with you. And my name is Dana. I'm a friend of Marie's. We've known each other for 15 years. We worked at the Museum of Art Cafe back in the day, and we've had many adventures since then, from hiking to snowy hot springs to camping in a farmer's field and eating lots of things. And so it's been a good ride with Marie. She's one of my favorite people and one of my dearest friends. And Marie came to visit me twice last fall, and the first time she told me she was thinking about going on a date with this guy who she knew she'd met before. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And that was the end of that conversation. And then she came back again. And when she was telling me about Brian, Marie and I have seen each other through a lot of, Twitter patient and a lot of heartbreak. But when she was talking about Brian, I just felt like this is different. This guy, there's something special about this guy. And when I had the opportunity to meet Brian, I immediately was like, yep, what a great human, what a great person, what a great match for my good friend Marie. I guess I want to talk a little bit, not too much, and then we will get down to it. This morning as I was running, I don't live in Utah, but I came here for the wedding, and I was thinking about seasons. And as you were all coming in, I was thinking about all of you and the different seasons in your life, and all you've been through, all you've experienced. And I got to thinking, like, why do we get so excited about weddings? Because I'll be like the hardest cynic in other areas of my life, but then I'll come to weddings and I'll just, oh, it's so beautiful. And we do, like, we can't help ourselves. It's just something about it speaks to us. And I think what speaks to us is this experience of what, I can't find another word for it, but it's faith. And it's faith. Everyone here has experienced all sorts of seasons. From birth and new beginnings to death and loss. But faith is the belief in resurrection. It's the belief that things can be renewed again and again and again. Marie and Brian they've lived long enough to know what suffering is and to know what loss is, and to also have a deeper understanding of what joy is. Because you cannot have a deep understanding of joy without understanding loss. And I know that they are ready for this new chapter in their life, because they know what it is to be strong and to persevere. I want to read a poem. It's by Wendell Berry. It's called Over the Edge. He writes it speaking of his own experience and regarding his wife. To tell a girl you love her, my God, that was a leap off a cliff, requiring little sense, sweet as it was. And I have loved many girls, women too, who by various fancies of my mind have seemed lovable. But only with you have I actually tried it. The long labor, the selfishness, the self-denial, the children and grandchildren, the garden rose planted and gathered, the births and deaths of many years. We boys, when we were young and romantic and ignorant, new to the mystery and the power, would wander late into the night on the cliff's edge. Was this real love? Was it true? And how would you know? Well, it was time would tell, if you were patient and could spare the time. A long time, a lot of trouble, a lot of joy. This one begins to look, would you say, real? And I think the reason I bring up faith is, the romantic comedies, Shakespeare, they tell you weddings come at the end. They're the culmination. But a wedding is just the beginning. This is the initiation of your family, and you are surrounded by people who love you and who are here to support you on this day, but will be with you your whole lives together. And I believe in you and your capacity to create a marriage in the coming years and decades that follow, that is of substance and of beauty, because you understand what that takes and you can do it together. And we are celebrating the initiation of that process together. So we are here, we love you, and we will proceed. I'm going to read a scripture that Marie requested me to read. It's from 1 Corinthians 13, 4-8. Charity suffereth long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. Charity never faileth. I'd like to turn the mic over to Emma, Marie's sister, to read a poem. Monica, you want to grab my phone? Yes. You're good. Here, I'm going to give you this mic.
If you could always be as close and happy as today, yet be secure enough to grow and change along the way. If you could keep for you alone your love as man and wife, yet find the time to share your joy with others in your life. If you can be as one and walk through marriage hand in hand, yet still support the goals and dreams that each other have planned. Sorry. If you can dare to always go your separate ways together, then all the wonder of today will stay with you forever.
Thank you, Emma. All right, we will now hear the recitation of the vows written by Marie and by Brian.
Reflecting over the past year, it's hard to put into words the feelings of completeness you bring into my life. Since our first day, I was drawn to your warmth and confidence. You are kind, patient, and our source of all things comforting. I love your caring personality and the ability you have to make me laugh every day. You encourage me to reach for the stars, and you lift me when I'm done. As your best friend, your duet partner, mother of your firstborn Lupe, your adventure companion, and now as your beautiful wife, I promise to always love you, to always be by your side through thick and thin, come what may. Porter, and the love of my life. Life by your side is what dreams are made of.
There's a saying that comes to mind when I think about Marie. Shallow brooks babble the loudest, but still waters run deep. Marie, as I've really gotten to know you and observe you, I've learned that your peaceful and calm demeanor are just some of the expressions of your deep personality and character. It's been a wonderful adventure that I'm excited to continue on as I continue to explore the depths of you. Your aunt asked me last night what I liked most about you. It's too hard to pick just one thing, but the first thing that came to mind was your genuine kindness. I've never once heard you gossip about anyone, and though you can be annoyed by certain people sometimes, I've never heard you wish anything but the best for everyone. You have the compassion for all people and a desire to help and serve others. I love your adventurous spirit and your curiosity to explore nature, the earth, and people. You have a deep love for babies, children, animals, the elderly, your family, friends, and your support and love and loyalty have made my life so much better. And you've made my challenges and stressful situations so much easier to bear. I know that I forever want you by my side. I'd like to quote the great baseball legend Lou Gehrig when he said, "Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth." I truly know what that feels like right now. There's no amount of money that I could acquire, position of power I could hold, life experience, or dream come true that could make me happier than being with you and getting to marry you. You truly are my greatest treasure I could ever have. It wasn't long ago I was visiting my friends Ian and Stephanie, and I was being very descriptive about what I wanted. And at this age, I think a lot of people are thinking, isn't that a little unrealistic and picky? But not long after that, I got a text message from Kimberly. She's our good friend who said, "Hey, do you remember my friend Marie? She's back in town. You should take her on a wee date." I did absolutely remember you. Unfortunately, we didn't get to spend much time one-on-one together, and you were leaving to go back to the UK, so I did not consider you as an option back then. But sitting down with you one-on-one, I never realized how much I'd enjoy your company, how seamlessly we'd fit together. For all the things that I described and wanted and more, you've exceeded every expectation I've had, and I've never known that I could be this happy in a relationship. There isn't any words that I can say that will accurately describe how I feel about you. Every part of me knows that I want to be with you and spend the rest of my life with you. This is the easiest decision I've ever had to make, the most confident I've ever been, and I know with an absolute surety that I want to marry you. I wish all the decisions I had in life were this easy. I've absolutely loved getting to know you, your family, and your friends. It feels like I've already been family and friends with everyone, and I've gained so much already from the time I've spent with you. Marie, I promise to always love and care for you, to support you through any and all of life's challenges, to help and encourage you in all of your goals and dreams. I promise to stay true to you and only you. I love you with all my heart, and I'm really excited to continue our adventure through life together.
He's more of a talker than me.
All right. Thank you, Brian and Marie. Owen's going to bring the rings up here. Thank you, Owen. And we'll have an exchange of the rings. Here's the big question. Do you, Marie Claire Jane Nadsity, take Brian Downing Sutton to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Do you, Brian Downing Sutton, take Marie Claire Jane Nadsity to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Well then, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and by the state of Utah, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. I present to you the newest couple on the block, Marie and Brian Sutton. All right, dinner is at 6, I believe, and yeah, feel free to chat amongst yourselves and chat with the new bride and groom.
Sorry, Lily.
You think she said gliding?
Lily.
Adam? Hello, listen. Preston, could you ask your dad to come and I want to talk.
This?
Adam? Emma?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mom.
Oh, isn't it lovely? Look, hold on. Can you see me now?
I think I'm sorry I'm looking down. I just was it good?
I'll put the light on. Give me a minute.
Did you get to hear it all, Mom?
Hold on, I need the light.
Did you get to hear it all? Mom, did you get to hear it all?
Yes, I'm here.
Did you hear it all?
It was beautiful. It was
You heard it
amazing.
all?
Yes, and you put the point so nicely. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you.
Wonderful.
You're so good, wasn't it?
Oh, it was amazing. It's the technology is amazing. Imagine me being here with technology. Oh,
I know.
yeah, it was amazing. Absolutely beautiful.
I know. It's so
It
good.
was just beautiful. It was
So
and you
nice.
said it very nicely.
What?
Yes, the poem. You said
Oh.
that very nicely.
Oh,
Yes.
thanks, Mom. I was sad I left. I'm sad I did. There's Kathy. Like, Mom, I'm putting you down for a second.
I've only met you a few times. Hi, sweetheart. I know. Oh, I feel like grandma.
No, you don't look like Grandma. But you
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what Shawan was here, but
Oh,
you're
I
here.
know, I'm sorry. That was such a surprise. I just heard that.
She's good though, right, Mom? You're happy?
Oh, are you here?
She didn't want to
She wanted to be
come
seen.
on video,
Oh.
but let me switch this to. And you can see her up there, but she's
Can
very
you see
little.
me? Can you see me?
Hi, sweetheart. There you are. So you were able to see everything.
I saw everything and I heard
Like a
everything, and it
Zoom,
was
like a
just
Zoom wedding.
gorgeous. It was beautiful. It
Yeah.
was wonderful.
I'm so glad.
Very
I'm so
moving.
glad. I think everybody's
Very,
so
very
happy.
moving.
I know.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Marie was
Yeah.
holding it in. She was so.
Oh,
Yeah.
and they said such lovely words,
Yeah.
didn't they? Oh,
Yeah,
these
good
lovely
voice,
words. They
too.
were
Voice
beautiful,
hearings.
wonderful words. Yeah, it was so,
So it's good
so
to see you.
moving.
We miss you, Rosemary.
Oh, so I miss
Yeah.
being there.
Well, hopefully you'll be out.
They
You'll
wouldn't
be
let me
well.
in, Kathleen. They wouldn't let me into the US of A.
They'll go back. I don't know.
For sure.
Yeah,
We should all
they
have a
wouldn't let
party
me in.
UK.
That would be
I know,
fun.
right?
Doesn't that sound like fun?
Yeah.
Right? I know.
It was good seeing you.
Thank
I'll
you.
see you
thank
again
you.
on Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully I can see you when I get there.
Yeah, it's 6 here too, Mom.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, it's Jacek.
Hi. We miss you.
Jacek. Oh.
Yeah. So, did it work? It worked okay
Oh,
for you?
yeah. It's amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh,
It's
good.
amazing.
Good. Do you want to say hi to Marie?
Yes, but don't drag her away. Everybody will be saying hi. But anybody that wants to come and speak, that's fine. I'll just
Okay.
be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah,
good. I
thank you.
will
Thank
I'll
you
find
for
a
this
good spot
technology.
for you.
Adam, could this have happened 5 years ago, this technology? How long could this have happened?
I can't hear you.
Could this have happened 5-10 years ago, this technology?
I know it would not have been possible.
Really? It would not
It's
have
very
been
true.
possible. Goodness me, it would not have been
Yeah.
possible. Gosh.